Hi everyone, I already told you there are a few ways of doing an infinity scarf. Actually, how you can join them. There ain't no best way. The only best way is the way you are able to do right now. So watch just some videos and take a closer look and decide what way is the best for you. At this point, so I'm going to join my cast on part. This is a regular double E-wrap cast on with the stitches on the loom, so I don't cast off. What I'm going to do is I put my stitches and I'm pulling them off the same way. So when you do it from beneath the stitch or below the stitch, you do all the stitches that way. Now, loom out of sight. You cut off your yarn. I always say take a rather long tail. Now you put your yarn or your weave-in ends on the needle and you're just going to take a closer look. Of course, I want to join my stitches so it looks like it's almost they are part of each other. Okay, this is where my working yarn is, and so I'm grabbing a stitch from the cast on side. That's why I'm using a circular needle, so I can work from here or from this side. And I'm going to have a closer look because this was a twisted stitch, an E-wrap, so I still want it to be an E-wrap. And as you can see now it is a regular knit stitch, so I'm twisting it and I pull that stitch off the loom, so and now they are connected. Okay, then I'm going to search for the stitch that is over here and I'm grabbing that one. Okay, when you pull a bit at your working yarn, you see that this was where you were coming from, so I'm pulling it back into that stitch. This is a E-wrap, so I'm making it twisted again. So you pull your needle through and just take a closer look. Look at your tension, because we want to have the stitches as big as they were. So we're going to, this is your E-wrap stitch, of course from this side, so you know this is the stitch, but then upside down. I'm going to pull the needle through the upside down V shape, or next to it. This is where the working yarn is coming from. You pull it back into that stitch. This is an E-wrap too. This ain't twisted, so we make it twisted. Take a good care that they don't fall off your circular needle. You can also use a piece of scrap yarn, of course. Okay, this is where your working yarn is coming from, so you have to go back into that loop again and you grab the upside down V shape and you pull your yarn through. And you should take a closer look. You see, you make actually a new V shape. that's in between. You take a look, okay, it's coming from there, back into that. This ain't twisted, you make it twisted, and you pull through. Again, this is where your working yarn was coming from, so you connect the two. Working yarn, twist it. Now, this is what you continue doing until there ain't no stitches left. And this is a purl stitch, and of course you can decide to do a Kitchener for the purl, but that is slightly difficult, more difficult, so if you want to learn that, I will make another tutorial. Okay, this one slipped off, so I'm putting it back. This is my last stitch, so I'm at the side, I'm not doing this, I'm pulling it in the middle of the stitch. You pull it through, okay, and here we have the last one. Now, you see, the only thing you see is it's just like one row of knit stitch in between, but then and again you are the only one who sees that. Okay, adjust, because it is doing this, I'm going to do it one more time just to connect it, and as you can see now it is straight. You can either do a knot now, but there's still some tails end, so I'm going to use that to make a knot. And why it's so important you take a closer look that it is as big as the other stitches, because of the tension. So that is why I told you that. Okay, you make a square knot or a reeve knot, and then you weave in ends, and there is your cowl. And it almost looks like an infinity cowl. The only thing you see is a little bump over here, but you can hardly see that. So, and this is the right side and this was the wrong side. So you can always wear it one way, because this is the one that's in your neck at the back side. Okay, this was a tutorial on how to join a cowl knitted in a flat panel to make an infinity cowl. Hope you enjoyed watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.